Greetings and salutations, my movie-loving friends. My name is Gilbert Ybarra, and welcome back to the Attic Review. On today's episode of Tar, I want to talk about the most brutal movie I've seen in a long time, and that is The Sadness. Horror fans will always bring up the likes of a Serbian film and Martyrs when it comes to mainstream extreme. And don't get me wrong, those movies are awful. Why do I even own those? But I truly think this is on par with the other two. Let's talk about it. We are in Taiwan watching couple Jim and Kat live their everyday life as the news backdrop discusses a virus. And not just any virus. This one is spreading fast and is beginning to mutate. This variant is causing people to go homicidal and to the depths of hell deranged. Kat is dropped off at a train station while Jim strolls through town to go to a coffee shop, and then whammy! Woo! Jim barely escapes as violence erupts. And I mean violence. And he quickly realizes that the whole town is auditioning for Hellraiser by ripping each other apart. Meanwhile, as Kat is shooing away this businessman who won't leave her alone, the train gets the memo for sadistic anarchy, and it's a bloodbath. So we got Jim looking for Kat as he tries to survive all the sad boy gangs that are loitering around the city. And poor Kat is gonna regret ever meeting that maniacal businessman for the entirety of the film, because he chases her and a gal that she saved everywhere, T-1000 style. The government is trying like hell to save the people, but shit, they can't even save themselves. Is Jim gonna find Kat in time before the businessman does and carries out his crazed fantasies? Or is everyone gonna get torn to shreds? I dare you to watch and find out. Enough synopsis. Let's chat about why I feel so dirty after watching this movie. This movie was released in 2021, so how brazen to release something of this topic given the time structure of the worldwide pandemic. I'm not exaggerating when I say I think this is more horrifying than the acclaimed Martyrs. The Sadness caught my attention immediately in the coffee shop with Jim. Shit. After that, it's welcome to hell, bitch. The movie does not let up on the gruesomeness. This is some of the most morbid and vile stuff I've ever seen. And if the visuals weren't enough of a beating on your soul, just listen to the conversations and threats. So here's a horrifying example. On the town speaker, it's announced for all the males to go to the town square to have their wee-wees chopped off Benihana style and then fed to the dogs. And that the women would be doing not good things with canines in the middle of the street. I really had to water that down. I can't emphasize enough how demented these infected motherfuckers are. But the biggest bastard to ever touch the screen might just be this guy. The businessman has got to be in the top 3 most hated and feared villains ever. He was already repulsive in his behavior and in blaming Kat for his inappropriate behavior. But damn, that deed went from D1 to the pros real quick once that virus set in. Kat was the Super Bowl of his sick desires, and he wanted that ring badly and would do anything to attain his dreams. Aside from that sick punk bitch, the crazies running around in this one are beyond atrocious. Yeah, I saw some reels on the TikTok and Instagram, but that still did not prepare me for how far this movie was willing to go. It's insane because the infected, they don't want to just kill you. They want to inflict as much suffering and torture as possible. I give this film a lot of credit and applause for having the guts to A, have a movie about this touchy subject while the subject was still going on, and B, wow, way to out crazy Martyrs and other extreme films. Films like Saw and Hostel baby walked, so that way this one could violently sprint at us. If you've got a weak tum-tum or don't have the nerve to hear some of the nastiest shit ever said out loud, I would strongly advise staying away from this. Don't even look at the poster. If you like a challenge, by all means, slap on The Sadness and get ready for a bloody, grotesque ride. And that's it for today's episode of Tar, and how The Sadness is an underrated extreme film for those looking for a sick thrill. Good luck, and I hope it doesn't mess you up too bad. It has been an absolute pleasure. Please like, comment, share your thoughts, subscribe, and tell some friends about the channel. My name is Gilbert Ybarra, and thank you so much for watching the Attic Review. Smile, Tiger.